1.22 is set to be the next major feature-filled update, also being the first major game drops we'll actually see in this new format, and what should we really expect from this one update that's going to be coming out who knows when at this one point? Well, we actually have a pretty good idea as to at least a couple things of what we can expect from the unintentional leaks and some of the intentional leaks. And obviously if you've been paying attention to the news over the past couple days, and you would have heard about the unintentional leaks about the Minecraft Live highlights, being the fact that we're going to be getting a brand new type of biome as well as a brand new type of mob called the Pale Garden and its hostile mob called the Creaking, which on its surface we don't really know too much about it, at least from this one particular leak, but then Minecraft all of a sudden gave us an entirely different leak, which is way more intentional as it seems. I think like they realized that, you know what, why don't we just lean into it and give people more ideas as to what we can expect. And then we get this entire picture with a creeper just pointing at a big whiteboard with a whole bunch of different types of blocks crossed out and a whole bunch of other different types of things. And obviously it looks like this Pale Garden is going to have a brand new type of wood type, a brand new like white type of wood type with brand new types of like white leaves and many other different types of things like that. So yep, there is another shade of wood we are going to be expecting relatively soon. And something that's pretty interesting is some of the pictures we actually saw throughout here, such as the "You Died" screen right next to the creeper head, which was actually also posted on their Instagram. And as we could see here, it also kind of looks like there's a bit of grass around here, which maybe the Pale Garden could be a surface biome, but from what we've heard more about it, I kind of am hesitant about that, or at least I'm kind of hesitant saying that's the only thing it could be. Something else we saw on this entire whiteboard is these three things on the top right, which everyone at this point is thinking it's fireflies, but otherwise it's definitely going to be like some form of eyes, considering the fact that we are hearing that this brand new biome is going to be having a pretty hostile mob to some extent, and the "You Died" screen in the exact same picture. So yeah, this is obviously a hint at this brand new hostile mob we're going to be getting relatively soon. And while again on the surface we don't know much about the Creaking, we did get a few ideas from this All About Minecraft Live 2024 video we saw right here.
Say into the upcoming Minecraft movie and much more. Was that my stomach? Or was it the sound of something even more interesting that we'll be revealing at Minecraft Live?
So that sound we heard is almost definitely going to be linked to the Creaking in some way. We get some form of soundbite from it, which is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of like the warden digging itself back into the ground or coming out, submerging itself from the ground. So maybe it'll be somewhat linked to that in some way, and considering that it's more than likely going to be having three separate eyes, maybe it'll be focused on like sight rather than sound or something like that, which is kind of interesting considering the fact that Endermen are also hostile based on you just looking at them. They are hostile based off of sight, which I don't know, is there a link to that? It could be, considering the fact that maybe the Pale Garden isn't going to be something we're going to be finding like in the overworld. Maybe it's like maybe it's a nether biome, or maybe it's an underground biome, because I don't think Minecraft would want to have like too dangerous of a mob or too dangerous of a biome to be too accessible, at least on like the overworld surface or something like that. So our best guess is probably either an underground biome or maybe an end biome or something along those lines. Something else that was pretty interesting about this one video is right at the very end.
Stop the clock! Oh, I actually have some time left. How about a song? I dreamed a dream of times gone by.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why give him a whole minute but then just have that extra 3 seconds? Unless it was very intentional, which it obviously was. And it obviously was intentional for him singing that one song, I Dreamed a Dream, which, in case you don't know that song, it's actually meant, the whole meaning of the song is based off of looking back at better times, even though your times right now isn't the best, which, I don't know, maybe that could mean something. Maybe that could have some links to the Creaking and the Pale Garden or something like that. Maybe in this case it could be like us looking back at how peaceful the overworld was and now us being in a brand new dimension, like in the end or something like that. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen, but it is possible something like that could happen. But yeah, at the moment that's pretty much all we know about 1.22, which Maybe that's the whole update. Maybe there's a whole bunch more we don't know about. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, let me know what you think of the updates so far down below. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.